Hey guys, welcome back to Pictorial Reviews. Taking a look at Iron Factory, one of their latest IF-EX14L, still Lucifer. This is a retool of their previous Supreme Commander, which was IF-EX14. Optimus Prime, I believe it came with an Elita 1 figure as well. So just zooming out a little bit so we can get a measurement here. He is about 4 1/4 inches tall, so when he gets into his Nova Prime mode, which is who he's an homage to, he actually gains an inch of height, which is pretty damned cool. So he comes with a ton of armor, it turns into a trailer and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and give you guys a spread picture really quick of the accessories so you can see what all comes in the box, and then we'll get on reviewing this figure. Okay. So again, he is about 4 1/4 inches tall, just giving you guys a roundabout here. I really like this figure in white. Alright, and you can order yours at thechosenprime.com. Link will be in the description, as well as a written review, which is also in the description, info button, all that good stuff. Check it out, gallery. Now just taking a look at the articulation here. Now he does have a full 360 on the head. One thing you're going to notice through this review, when I try to pose him and things like that, things are going to move, things are going to twist. Why? Because this is kind of a dated mold. For a while there, Iron Factory just really didn't do well with joint tolerances and stuff like that. Some things were just too damn tight. Some things just pegged in too damn tight. Had to be warped and kind of chiseled and stuff like that. And 14 Supreme Commander was kind of the tail end of them doing that. They've gotten tenfold better since. So anything that you've gotten that's actually a new mold made in the past like year and a half or so, you're golden. But you know, this one in particular, things are just tight and don't fit well and stuff like that, and as pretty of a toy as it is, you know, it's just not really fun to play with. And I gave the same, you know, feedback on Commander as well. So you saw 90-degree elbow bend, 360 bicep swivel, wrist swivel as well. And for a toy that's so small, like, it should not hurt my hands, you know. And for you guys who know me, I'm not a weak dude. This thing's just damn tight. 360 waist swivel. Now the skirts do rotate. Alright. Now he has thigh swivel, but this part right here keeps it from doing the full 360. Yeah. Nope. So knee bend goes past 90 degrees, slightly, but still does. Okay, ankle tilt. And the feet do move. More for the transformation than anything. But alright, taking a look at his accessories. Comes with an axe. And these weapons are just pretty. I love the clear blue and things like that. They just look goddamn good. Alright. And I should have went over the shoulders going in and out and stuff too. The shoulder pads do move around some, so it's good, man. It's a good idea and really good on paper, but just does not play well. All right. Let's get the camera underneath him here. And him being so bright white, I'm sorry guys if some of the details lost. Alright, so there you go, cool pose with the weapons. And he comes with 2 blasters. And for his Nova Prime mode, they do combine into one large blaster. And it's the exact same transformation as Commander, so we're not going to go over transformations in this one either. There's really no point. If there was something especially hard about it, by all means, but it's just not worth the time. Alright, let's blast the camera. Shoutouts to Transfan. He's a legend. Alright, and there are the blasters. Let's take a look at the alt and combined modes and get you guys out of here. Alright, here's the alt mode. Pretty simple stuff. This is it with the full trailer and everything like that. Lengthwise, it's about front to back 6 inches, maybe 6 1/4. So not too crazy long if you're looking to display it with other things and stuff like that. Not crazy wide, but it does its job. All the wheels actually do turn. You don't see this part turning because it's like forks on the front and then the actual wheels are on the inside. There's a split. Now to disconnect this, it's just 2 pegs on the side here. And we'll take a look at the individual car. Per the instructions, if you did it reverse, you'd have to kind of disassemble the trailer part and stuff like that, but I don't think you have to, but you know, it's what it is. It's a War Within Optimus repaint, so there's that. Alright. There's the trailer, which is pretty neat. Good implementation. I'll give it to it. Yeah. Right. And now we've got the Nova Prime mode. In this mode, he is about 5 inches tall. 5 inches on the T. His weapons combined into 2 weapons. Longer sword, the axe and the sword, as well as a longer blaster. So just giving you guys a roundabout of him here. A little more towards the center. Right, zoom in a bit. And the wings, of course, do open. They do spread. And I love that they have some movement back and forth. Really cool. Alright. So, you know, it is a retool of their commander. And I mean, there are some areas that are just plain dated about it. So, a bit disjointed in terms of just, if you look at it from the side, top, things like that. It just doesn't have that cohesive feel to it, but at the same time, this is a Legends toy, and I guess if you go by that standard, it looks really good. Just not really indicative of what I think Iron Factory standards have become. You know, his shoulders are very far forward and it's visible. You know, it's just little stuff like that that just throws the look off, you know? So, alright, looking at the articulation though, the head on the ball joint, 360 there. So the shoulders, they do have a lot of up and down movement. Or back and forth, if you want to call it that. They can swing in and out. The shoulder armor is posable. Just like the robot mode, 90 degrees. At the elbows, no wrist articulation though, unfortunately. Still maintains its waist. Alright. The crotch plate is not articulated at all, so it does limit the front and back swing. Get that out of the way. Knee articulation stays the same, just past 90, and lots of ankle tilt. It's ugly, but it's a ton of it. Alright, and this actually goes down, I believe. No, it stays up. The heck am I thinking? So, for the sake of showing off the weapons here, you can go by the bottom if you want. Slide right in. And let's see. If it will connect for a dual holding pose. Let's see. Yeah, it actually does. Push that back down. Just sucks that I can't angle it up a little bit more. Alright, so let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Alright, so there's that. That's pretty cool. And get this out of the... There you go, so you can see how it looks from the side. But... well, I just knock everything around. Now the backpack, it holds, but it doesn't hold super well. And also, another thing that's kind of just dated about this, some of the joints you could see while I'm trying to move things around, just parts of him are unlocking and stuff, and it's not that things don't peg in well or anything like that. It's more so that the joints, they're just from this kind of era where Iron Factory was making things to where they just weren't smooth, the joints. Like, some were too tight, some were too loose, some things just didn't fit as well as they should, you know, just lots of little things to where it made them not as fun to play as they should be, particularly since they, you know, do have a lot of articulation to them and things like that. And I think this was actually the kind of the last of their molds where they did that until they really started focusing on, you know, just the smooth joints and things like that. I wish I could get a little bit more of a down bend, but, you know, I can't because of that hip. The hip skirt's not moving. Alright, tilt the camera back here. There we go. And before we cut this out, just one last thing. Instead of a comparison shot to a bunch of other Iron Factory figures, I'll actually bring in another Nova Prime figure. My personal favorite, Make Toys' Hypernovae. Really haven't been a lot of Nova Prime straight up figures. Just two that I can think of. Hypernovae and Seraph Minion from Mastermind Creations, which I just did not like at all. So, let me... And there you go. Him next to the big guy. So, alright, again, this has been Iron Factory's IF-EX14L Steel Lucifer, which of course is their homage to Nova Prime. Check out the full written review and gallery on crewmacell.com. Order yours at The Chosen Prime. Link to both will be in the description. Or just go ahead and press this info button right here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.